He will be up against Renekton in the top lane for this game. He'll be piloting the Ornn into it.
And it is going to be rotated to a bottom lane Lucian, so we don't other side of the map. Vulcan makes his way through, finishes off the rotation, but he's caught now.
Oh, they're going in. Svenskeren is stuck. He might just be killed off. Perkz looking to go even further. Now falling back a little bit, goes underneath the enemy turret. Perkz will not quite get the kill, but the Ignite will do it. And in his first game in the LCS, Perkz will get first blood. Vulcan trying to walk away and escape the counterattack, but he cannot do so, and Jizuke gets one in return.
Down to try and deny some more CS and harass Perkz under tower.
EG coming in trying to make some sort of a play here. Perkz has to go back to his soul point. This is what you were talking about, Kobe. That's what's punishable about Soul Unbound. He must return to the origin.
Visual cue if you can see him towards the end, but there's a sleep that lands.
All right, fight starting out. Ignar grabbing a taunt onto 2, but the real threat is on Svenskeren. Sven grabbing the kill on that one as the Ornn ulti comes through, charging into the mid lane. Ignar gets knocked up by that one, but nobody else is close enough. Definitely continuing now on the run, but Bambi is flying like a bat out of hell and sending KaiSser straight there on a one-way.
Into the culling from Sven for these river kills and the first dragon of the game. Now that you've got this tipping point, used here really deep by Cloud9 in their own territory. Blabber once again finding a multi-man sleep onto 2. Ignar trying to block, save a little bit of time here. Sven exhausted, still getting the culling off to the side, but definitely has now approached, looking to take him down. Svenskeren grabbing the kill onto Blabber. Locked down on the enemy jungler. Svenskeren is dead. Sven getting himself away from Deathly. Vulcan on the run from Impact, who's in the Dominus, looking to chase them down. Fudge is now also here, looking to see if maybe he can facilitate some sort of a turnaround here for the rest of his team. The Plasma procs. Fudge continues moving forward. Impact going to turn right back around, grabbing the kill onto Sven, who overcommits. But now Perkz has arrived into the fight, and he's looking to make some plays. Fudge grabs the kill into Impact. There goes your fate sealed. Perkz with the ulti onto 2, flashing forward and slashing around and making sure that nobody from Evil Geniuses is getting away from this one. Galio ulti coming in, keeping Jizuke alive. Perkz sticking around a little bit too long, taunted up and beaten down. The winds of war are blowing. You're going up against one of the rosters that everyone was expecting the most from in Cloud9, but Evil Geniuses guaranteeing that it's not just going to be an easy win for them. As Fudge, half HP underneath the top lane turret, using the ulti there, knocking Jizuke up into the air, charging forward as Svenskeren shows up too, and there's no way Jizuke is going to drop in that one. 4-man effort, as you can also see Ignar had rotated up to the fight just in case. Evil Geniuses will tie this game up in kills at 7-7. And they'll look to tie it up in turrets as well by taking down the tier 1, and that's got us at a dead very well to go deathless, as well as opening up some possibilities there for EG, as they did take down the top side, plus using Rift-Herald mid is going to be their answer for the Dragon for Cloud9. And as you said previously, it's not going to be a super early Dragon Soul stack because of how late the first one was taken. So they do have
here.
time.
But at the same time, it's Cloud9 pushing up the mid lane, wanting to do the same. And there you go. EG will complete the outer ring. 3 tier 1 turrets down now as Impact. Look at the summoner spells ready to go. Here's a hint. It's all of them. This fight should turn into an absolute bloodbath. I'm expecting it to end in an ace one way or the other. Let's see how that way is going to go. Ignar initiating, only finding the taunt now onto the front line. Meanwhile, Impact going into the back. You can see Blabber diving in, but he immediately gets himself killed. Shotgun, and they will stop Cloud9's soul stack.
And that was so much impact. Impact deeper wards on the side of EG. They have so far been able to navigate it.
Okay, Crocodile versus Samurai. What do we got? Well,
it's going to be one that both teams are keeping in mind here for the setup. As Perkz goes in for round number 2.
Infernal Drake alive for the second time this game, but he's quickly going to die again. These poor Drakes are just getting bullied all day. Enemy jungle, knowing they can't be punished by that huge AoE engage, they're going to move in, steal some of these wolves away here, and continue pushing up, pressuring now onto the tier 2 and bottom.
Yeah, more effective use here from EG, using their strongest point, like we talked about.
Get that point and click stun would have sealed his fate. But the reaction times are good enough to get Sven out of the whole time. But playing to your strengths of roaming around and setting things up, while also playing with the rest of the team and getting back when you need to. Definitely in Perkz in a 1v1. Perkz going for the knockup, but the stasis is there and Perkz is down. Enemy mid laner already out of the picture. That should be a green light for Evil Geniuses to look for even more. Dominus coming out here from Impact, but he doesn't want to go in any further. Sven dropping the culling, making sure they have an escape route. Impact stays on the front line, and Evil Geniuses is backing away into the northern Cloud9 jungle yet again.
And let's see, they do have a decent turn for EG because Syndra's stunned, super long range, and it's ultimate available for Jizuke, so you can pop somebody.
And there it is. Blabber forced into the stasis here yet again. Vulcan having to back away now too. Ignar with the flash, keeping himself alive. Vulcan can't say the same. He is down. Fudge stunned up. Scatter the Weak doing just that. Fudge does get away with the flash. Cloud9, although they lose their support, they will take their third Drake in a row, uncontested.
It's looking so good.
A foolish throw on a 50-50 or some other silliness. Instead, it's Vulcan initiating the fight, and now we're going to be starting it up. Impact in the middle of 4, looking to find the damage onto Blabber, blowing him up with the health with Deathly. Perks versus Jizuke in a 1v1 in the top half of the river. Perks is going to win out on that one, but Cloud9 has lost the 4v4. It's a 1-for-1. Sinskarin on the backside of the pit could get involved and try to steal. No, he could not. Perks going over the wall. Perks with the damage. Perks with the kill. Drake secured by Cloud9. It is a 3-3 Drake count now, as Sinskarin is the only casualty of the fight.
Oh, another stun!
Oh, the stun's coming out though. Vulcan trying to get himself away, thrown up into the air, taunted down now. Big three-man taunt coming out from Ignar, but Vulcan somehow lives and Ignar will not. Vulcan has got to be sweating on that one as Impact comes in from behind the fight. He finds the kill onto the enemy AD carry, and he's looking for even more on the jungler now. Definitely goes on a rampage as Perks goes too far deep into the tier 1 turret. He's taken down right there. Damage, but you're still not going to be able to kill him too effectively here. Perks approaching from the side, goes for the ulti, immediately taunted up. CC coming out. Goodbye, Perks, or is it? Resurrection now coming through. Guardian Angel popping off. Where's the rest of the damage going to be? Perks in some trouble getting away into the rest of the team, and there is Impact. There's your Gourd Drinker. Somebody should have.
Will last until the Infernal Soul spawns. They can keep up the pressure, push on the top side of the map, set themselves up for a...
Except Ignar. But they're not too worried about it. Infernal Soul with run out. We'll see how much more they can get. This tier 2 turret up here could be their spot as Impact's now having to fight up against Vulcan. Diving in the back line. Meanwhile, back in the top lane, definitely going dominating, able to take down Perks. One dead on the side of Cloud9. Everybody's still alive here for Evil Geniuses. Damage coming through. Definitely going in. Definitely on the KaiSser is just racking up a whole bunch of bodies here. The man is popping off. And it's a 19-10 game with Impact teleporting into the mid lane to try to smash this inhibitor line.
Yeah, that might look like an end angle here even. Let's see, 30 seconds left on Perks to recover, 45 plus here on Fudge and Sven. They're going to go for it. This is EG looking for that victory.
Evil Geniuses, one inhibitor turret down, inhibitor to follow. Now going straight for the jugular. They have no interest in trying to play this slow, round it out, grab the rest of the inhibs. That don't matter. These are Evil Geniuses. And they've got the win taken here against Cloud9 with your Bud Light ace. EG came to play in 2021.
The old gods are